welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Dhanya. Let's take a look at the top story first. As the underlying facts of the peace accord are not known, it is not the time for jubilance and celebration, says Dr. Benjamin Gangmei. The news in detail. All Inpui Students' Union, in association with Zeliangrong Students' Union, Manipur, held a Thanksgiving and welcoming ceremony for the peace accord signed on August 3rd between the Government of India and the NSCN-IM at Longmai Bazaar at None yesterday. Many people, including village elders, attended the ceremony in which prayers were held amidst visible moods of exuberance. Speaking on the occasion, Vice Chairman of COAA UNC, Ashinpao Gangmei said, the peace accord signed recently on the basis of the history of the Nagas is very different from the Shillong Accord signed way back in 1975. The Shillong Accord was condemned by the Nagas, but the recent accord is one which is not going to disturb the neighbouring states in the northeast and is set to restore peace among the Nagas, he said, and appealed to the neighbouring states to extend cooperation.
For the last 50 years, and the violence happened in the Naga areas in the northeast of India would be brought to an end by this historic accord. And Naga people, wherever they are in the northeastern part of India, are hopeful that this historic accord would usher in a new era of peace and development in the region, not only for the Naga, but for the entire northeast region. For that, we also appeal to our neighbors to help us.
Lecturer of United College, Kumji Village, Dr. Benjamin Gangmei said the recent accord is being appreciated by not only the Nagas but also from other sides too. It cannot be taken for granted that the accord, which for now is only the framework, wouldn't affect the interest of other communities living together. It is not the time for jubilance and celebration. Steps have been taken to form a valley-based Naga Peace Committee to ensure that no undesirable incidents happen between the different communities living together in the state. This committee would try to improve the relationship of love and brotherhood between the valley and the hills by having consultations, he said.
Nagas peace committee especially about Masna, I think Marcola, Sumo, Honse, Quaker, top of walk for the team. They have a case committee, Sierra,
CARE Foundation, Chashad Avenue, Academy Road and Shop Owners Association also staged a sit-in demonstration demanding implementation of ILPS in the state. They also raised slogans. Secretary of CARE Foundation, Oinam Open Kumar said, if ILPS is not implemented, the indigenous people fear that they are on the verge of extinction. The sit-in demonstration is held by the organization which works for the people living with HIV and AIDS with the aim that they ought to join the movement to pledge support to the JCILPS.
Tangai fadana akoisi khoigi hujiki akoigi inner line permit system haiba system asi implement tawdabasi Manipur da yaraktaba haibagi maramdi mayamna already tha ma hena changna agitation changjel laisini masi lehauda taragadi akoi ngasi akoigi leiriba akoigi indigenous people line khangnariba Manipur da leiriba akoi yelomi singchi loina topa mian jamayam sina yomsen gidana akoisi malem sidagi kangkhun mutkibagi adugumba matamdu yaura.
Andhra Kendra Youth Congress organized a one-day discussion under the project Make in India and Make in Manipur on how to successfully cultivate lemongrass at Yairipok Oinam Thong Lairak yesterday. CEO of Khadi Board, L. Biren, Technical Consultant of Industry Department, Professor Arvind, and other officials were present at the discussion program. Member of PCC, K. Ningthem Jao said, for the lemongrass project, which is to be started at Top Chingtha for the first time under the aegis of the Industry Department, lemongrass will be planted in 250 acres as its first step of the project. If the project is successful, it will indeed provide employment to youths of the state, he said.
Make in Manipur have a mission dugi makada ngasi akhoi Imphal East ta leba Yaripok Top Singtha gi khungung sing da leba lairaba villager farmers ingi akhoi employment generating scheme akhoi nomogi kusuman tanjaba praja sing lomi singi kanan abgi damakta akhoi lemon grass haiba pamisi plantation tawna ngasi Top Singtha gi akhoi Singun Sing, Anu Sing, Anulo, Amadi Tabu Pihariba, Hills Rain Sida, lemon plantation, lemon grass plantation Toga, Asila, Walongi Miangi, livelihood, Amadi Moi survival gi, Kudong Java Makapinova, Doctor initiative ni.
A staff nurse of Raj Medicity, North AOC, identified as Loitongbam Priyarani, was slashed with knife on her neck and abandoned at Kodompok P. Lamkhai last night. However, on further investigation, a man who is suspected to have committed the crime was arrested by Nambol police station. The man has been identified as Sagol Sem Rocky, 30, son of late Tomba, a resident of Kurai Laidikingbam Lekai. The arrested man is believed to be the boyfriend of the girl. In today's national and international news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi can expect a rather large delivery soon, according to Nitish Kumar. 50 lakh samples of DNA are to be sent to Delhi, the Bihar Chief Minister proclaimed in a mass protest against the PM's recent remarks. In this Shabd Vapsi, Take Back Your Words campaign, at least 50 lakh people of Bihar will join a signature campaign and send their samples to Modi ji for a DNA test, Kumar said in a series of tweets this morning. The PM is leading the BJP's campaign for the Bihar election, which starts in September. Kumar hopes to retain office for a third term in a row. 2 weeks ago, at a rally in Bihar, the PM said that deceit and treachery are in the Chief Minister's DNA. In an open letter to the PM, Kumar asked him to withdraw those remarks, suggesting that they are an insult to all people of Bihar. That prompted a stinging reply from the BJP, which accused the Chief Minister of delusions of grandeur and said, Bihar is not Nitish, Nitish is not Bihar. Another appearance by the PM on his turf over the weekend commissioned a new series of angry tweets from the Chief Minister deriding the central government. He said that 50 lakh people will offer samples of their DNA and sign a petition that says the PM's comments cross the line. PM Modi hasn't retracted his derogatory remarks on our DNA. We'll take the battle to people now, Kumar, 63, tweeted. The PM and Nitish Kumar were not on speaking terms for the last segment of their party's 18-year alliance, which ended in 2013. Kumar said he would not tolerate Modi being selected as the BJP's presumptive Prime Minister. In the national election, Modi won a massive victory and also swept Bihar. At least 11 people have been killed and 20 injured in a stampede near a temple in Jharkhand's Deoghar, a town where similar incidents have taken place in the past. The stampede took place early this morning close to a temple of goddess Durga, where thousands had lined up for a ritual. The police said a crowd started building up at 2 a.m. and snaked through lanes near the temple. In 2 hours, it had swelled to over 1 lakh. Officials at the spot tried to organize the crowd, but the surge turned chaotic when at 5 a.m. people heard that the temple gates were finally opening and started jumping the queue. The police reportedly used batons to try and control the mass, but failed. Those sleeping in the kilometers-long queue were trampled as others pushed towards the doors. S.N. Pradhan, Additional Director General of Police in Jharkhand, said. Many tried to rush to the head of the queue, which led to chaos, and as some of them fell, the devotees got trampled, Mr. Pradhan said. Chief Minister Raghubar Das has ordered an inquiry and announced compensation. He denied that police action exacerbated the situation. There was no lathi charge. I haven't heard of any such thing, he told a news channel. Thousands of devotees flock to the area every year in August to offer holy water from the river Ganga to Lord Shiva at the town's famous Baidyanath temple. The town sees the maximum crowd on Monday. Last week, around 1 lakh people had converged at the temple. The district administration had held a review meeting of arrangements on Sunday. In August 2007, at least 5 women were killed and 11 injured in a stampede at the Baidyanath temple. A stampede on the banks of a holy river killed at least 27 pilgrims last month in Rajahmundry on the border town of the southern twin states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Violence has flared up in Turkey's largest city, Istanbul, with two assailants opening fire outside the US consulate just hours after a bomb attack on a police station. At least 7 people were reported to have been injured in the bomb blast, including 3 police officers. No one is reported to have been hurt in the attack on the US consulate. The attacks come at a time of increased tension between Turkey and rebels of the Kurdistan Workers' Party, PKK. Turkey also recently announced that it was taking a more active role against Islamic State militants. The US consulate attackers fled when police shot back, but one of the 2 assailants has now been arrested, reports say. And now let's take a look at the top story once again. As the underlying facts of the peace accord are not known, it is not the time for jubilance and celebration, says Dr. Benjamin Gangnai. Thanks for joining us and do stay tuned for more updates.